Welcome to Reef and Pond Wise. On this channel we talk all about reef and pond related stuff. So if you love reef keeping and pond keeping like I do, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I had a question about testing your pond water, so I'm going to show you how I test my water. And so let's go ahead and get started. Now I use these API test kits. I found that the liquids are a little bit more accurate than these strips, but I'm going to show you how easy this really is, guys. Take a couple of minutes here just to test your water once a week to ensure you're keeping your parameters where they need to be. Now in a second I'm going to show you how to use this chart in the liquid API test kit and how to do the conversion, and that is for KH and GH. And it's a good policy just to take this strip. I'm going to go dip this in the water real quick so you can see, to make sure that this is accurate and isn't in sync with the KH and the GH in the tubes. So let's go ahead and walk down to the pond and we'll go ahead and dip this in. It's just a quick little wave in the water and give you an opportunity to kind of see. Oh, there's my big guy right there. Hey buddy. So we'll come down here and we'll just dip it in the water, move it back and forth. Now this only needs to set for like 30 seconds. So this will just show you how quick you can do this test. And there's no reason, because it is so quick, to not do it. You should be doing this every week. And it's just going to help you understand your pond better, make sure that your water parameters are within the proper ranges. So on this strip here, you can see the GH is looking like it is, I would say 60 to 120. Now I like to keep my GH and my KH between 100 and 200, and I like to keep my pH between 7.5 and 8.0, and of course nitrite and nitrate as low as possible. And if your nitrite levels are low enough, you don't really need to test for ammonia. So pretty happy with the GH. The KH looks like it is about 120, which is ideal. The pH, freshwater on this side, saltwater on that side, is I would say a little bit above 7.5. And over here we've got nitrite and nitrate, and I would say on nitrate we're probably about 20 parts per million, and nitrite we're at 0. So I'm not going to test for ammonia. Now this is the liquid kit, and here's the chart. And what you want to do for your KH is you want to start with one drip at a time, and you just do one drip and you shake it up. Now this is going to turn blue, and you want to keep on, you got to keep track of the drops. So that's 1, this is 2, and after every drop we're going to go ahead and shake it until this changes color. This is 3, and don't do 2 drops at a time, guys. Follow the directions. Do 1 drop at a time, because if you do more than 1 drop at a time you can get a misreading. Just do the 1 drop, shake her up, put it back down, make sure it's level. That's 4, that's 5, 6. Oh, I accidentally did 6. Now let's see if it changes colors. No, it did not change colors. Good. 6, 7, and it changed colors on 7. So yeah, it's not quite the color, it's still a little blue, so we're going to do 8, and this should be completely yellow, and it is. And so you saw exactly how that works. So what you want to do is go to your chart that is in the directions, and it's kind of small, so you got to kind of really look for it, and you'll go to the number of drops. In this case we have 8, and the DKH would be 8, and the parts per million would be 143. Now if we go back here, you can see, well, it's already dried up a little bit, but you can see the KH on this test reads pretty close to the same. So it's between 80 and 120. I think this test is more accurate, and this is exactly where I want to be at 143 parts per million, or 8 DKH. And that's exactly where I like to be. As long as you don't exceed 12 on your DKH in your pond, you're good to go. Now let's take a look at the GH. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this container and we're going to do 1 drop at a time. There's 1, and we'll give it a shake. Now this is going to be a little different. This will be orange and then turn green for the GH. This is 2. Now if you're finding value in the video so far, give it a like or a thumbs up, and I'll show you what's going to happen here momentarily. That's 2. This is 3. We're going to shake it up, and you've got 3. I'm going to do 1 more because it's slightly changing colors. That's 5. Oh, it's still pretty orange. So you can see the importance of actually looking at the color of the vials. 6. Still orange. 7. Shake it up. Still orange. 8. And she turned green. So we got 8. So you go back to your chart, and it's exactly where we want to be. So hardness is important to your fish. It's certainly important to the aquatic plants that are in your pond. And as you can see, we're starting to get some good coverage on the hyacinth and the lettuce that is competing for the nutrients in the pond to keep algae at bay. And this is a great indicator as to the health of your pond and your parameters. Do it once a week. It's really simple. You can see live how long it took, and I'm sure you could do it quicker if you just use one of the tests. And if you've seen something that was a little off here, you can always go to the liquid kits, because like I say, I think they're just a little bit more accurate. So guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And until next time, anybody can build a pond, but it takes someone special to keep one. And that someone special is you.